Chapter 4.
"Oh no, this isn't good,"
Hazel and I said at the same time as we turned to look at each other. We both headed out towards the direction they disappeared, and there was no trail of them.
"Where did they go?"
Hazel asked me as we scanned the little crowd of people that was gathered outside, merrily taking pictures and congratulating each other. "I have no clue. Just go that way and call me if you find them," I said to her as I pointed to the direction that leads around the hall towards the parking lot. I went to the other side, towards the old gym, thinking they might have gone inside if they needed more privacy, and we used to play basketball there together. I was just taking a wild guess, but hoped to find them there. Not that the two had a bad relationship where they could throw punches at each other, but the look Ray had on his face before walking towards Pete was troubling. They were friends even before I joined that school. Ray as a junior and Pete as a senior, and they both played for the school basketball team. Friends don't fight each other, right? I thought to myself as I made my way towards the old gym. I could see blur images of two people inside the gym through the translucent glass door, and I knew it was them. They were close to each other but did not look like they were fighting. I felt relieved a little as I got closer and started opening the door.
"What do you think you're doing to Reese?"
I heard Ray's voice boom in the gym, and I was taken aback at the anger in his voice.
"Haven't you hurt her enough? Can't you see that?"
I stood there frozen with my hand on the handle, not able to go in.
"What do you mean I have hurt her enough? She likes you, or at least I think so."
Pete answered back with the same tone matching Ray's.
"Are you an idiot? She spent more time with you than she did with me, yet couldn't even see it in her eyes?"
I did, but I thought I must have imagined it. Besides, you were interested in her. I saw the way you look at her.
Pete said, this time looking down.
"So you are saying you didn't do anything about it because of me?"
Ray asked with a smirk on his face. I decided to go in and stop all the bickering, but stopped when I heard what Ray said next.
"Didn't you have a girlfriend before you came back? Did you at least tell her that before you left, so she could sort out her feelings early, instead of sitting waiting and hoping for nothing?"
He had a girlfriend. That news had my mind racing, and I started thinking about how much of an idiot I was. All that time wasted thinking of a guy that had a girlfriend back then. It meant they must have gotten back together, or continued from where they left.
Look, you know I haven't had any serious relationship with any girl, so I never thought that's something I had to mention. I had no intention of hurting Reese at all. I thought us being just friends would be good for everyone.
"You had no intention,"
Ray said with an angry tone as he grabbed Pete by the collar and pushed him towards the wall. That was my cue to go in and stop them, but I was really curious to know how Pete would react.
"I know she contacted you again after a year. What did you tell her?"
Ray continued with a demanding voice.
Nothing, just that we could be good friends.
Pete said with hurt in his voice, and I was lost there, not knowing what was going on.
"I told you not to contact her if you weren't going to make things clear with her. What exactly did you say that makes her still hopeful?"
Everything was so confusing. Ray told Pete not to contact me. I felt angry at him, and at the same time curious as to why he would do that. It wasn't his decision to make.
Damn it, Ray, I do care about her a lot.
Pete said this time, pushing Ray away from him.
"You care? Do you know how she felt when you left? How life was for her here in school? I could see the pain in her eyes. I hate seeing someone I love hurting so much."
Someone he loves? Me? That came out as a shock. I thought the guy wasn't interested in me. I remembered him saying he cares about me like a sister, and I was grateful for that.
I loved her too and still do, but I never made a move because I wanted you to have a chance first.
"Asshole. I never stood a chance after you came back, and you came to know that too, but you still went ahead and hurt her,"
Ray said as he punched Pete on the face all of a sudden, and I raced in to intervene. He punched him twice before I could reach them. "Ray!" I held his hand, stopping him from throwing another punch, and I could tell he was surprised to see me. Both were. Ray looked back at me with concern and hurt at the same time. I felt bad looking back at him. All this time I had no clue. He had been good at hiding it. All that brother-sister talk was just a cover.
"You heard everything?"
He asked calmly, still holding his gaze to mine, and I nodded.
"I guess I will leave you two to talk."
He said and stood up slowly and started making his way out. But I held him back by the hand. He turned and held both my hands as he talked to me.
"Hey, it's all right. I guess it's my way of protecting the woman I love. I don't like seeing you hurting, so please, if you want me to be at peace, then you two should sort out your issues, whatever that is."
He slowly kissed my forehead before letting go of my hands and walking out, leaving me with Pete. I turned back at Pete, who was now seated on the floor and leaning his back on the wall, wiping the little blood that came out the little cut on the corner of his lower lip. I did not know what to do. So much had been said in those last few minutes that confused me a lot. Watching Ray leave just like that made my heart so heavy after hearing his confession, and there was Pete down there looking up at me. I made my way to him and also sat down inches away from him without saying a word. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Author's note. Hello to all my fans. Thank you all for reading my book and staying patient. I will not be updating the story for a while, but I will answer some of your questions. Yes, everything that happened in all the flashbacks is true and did happen in reality, but everything happening in the graduation ceremony did not happen. I made that up as part of the story, but there will really be a graduation ceremony at my old school in Texas. I hope that this is enough for now, so till next time, au revoir.